Hello and welcome to Level Up. I'm Tim Morgan, and in this Level Up I'm going to be reviewing Halo Reach. The most impressive thing about Halo Reach is the sheer vastness of it. There's loads to do and hours of gaming. First, let's take a look at the campaign mode. The campaign mode has some great levels that help you get to grips with the game. Some levels you'll be sniping enemies from a distance. In others, you defend areas from attack waves. You get to use a range of vehicles, weapons and armour enhancements. The campaign gets you to experience a range of different features and prepares you for the extensive multiplayer mode. It's not too long, which is good, as you'll probably find yourself playing through the campaign several times. Playing on Legendary difficulty is certainly challenging, but gets you ready to take on players online. No one's going to stand around letting you shoot them. And the campaign can be played cooperatively, locally or online. You can also apply different skulls and scoring modes that affect the difficulty and other features, allowing you to compare your scores against each other. The skulls include things like enemies that use a lot of grenades or are good at evading attacks. One thing I've always liked about the Halo games is a mixture of human and alien technology. In a lot of science fiction or other games, aliens tend to be more advanced and have better technology than humans. Well, in the Halo series, the Covenant don't necessarily have better technology, it's just different. Human weapons need to be reloaded, whereas Covenant weapons overheat and need time to cool down. Each weapon seems to have its equivalent to the other side, such as the scope rifle for humans, or the needle rifle for the Covenant. I personally prefer the human guns, but find the Covenant vehicles to be better. With the Covenant vehicles you get to move and shoot at the same time, whereas the human vehicles generally have someone driving and someone shooting. There's also a level in space where you get to pilot a spaceship, and a level in a helicopter. These levels are a great way to break up the gameplay. As you play through the campaign, you come across different weapons, vehicles and armour perks. These include some really cool features, such as the drop shield that offers great defence and helps you heal, and the jetpack that allows you to fly above enemies and reach up high areas. Now let's have a look at the best part of Halo Reach, the online multiplayer. When you're in the lobby, you can see any other players on your friends list that are playing and what mode they're in. You can join their party and take part in the next game. You can fully customise games to your preference or just jump into matchmaking. 3 game types for your playlist will come up and you get to vote for the one you would most like to play. The way the lobby is laid out is excellent and lets you jump straight into the action. You can even set your preferences so you're more likely to find the game you're looking for. The game modes have a wide range of options, from all against all to teams of 4, teams of 8, multiple teams of 2. You can then vary from Slayer matches and Slayer variants such as swap mode, where everyone has no shield, armour power-up or radar. It's easy to kill but hard to stay alive. Or games like Capture the Flag, Headhunter or Objectives. If you go to your temporary files, you can watch replays of recent matches and take screenshots to send to friends. It's also a good way to find good tactics. Was there someone in that last match who got loads more kills than everyone else? Why not watch through the replay with the camera on that player and see how they got so many kills? You might find some good locations that offer good defence and vantage points to snipe other players. If you don't want to take on other players, you can take on the Covenant in firefight modes, ranging from standard firefight, taking on attack waves of increasingly stronger enemies, gen defence, keeping generators online, and modes that give you infinite ammo on certain weapons, like sniper rifle or rocket launcher. And this mode is again fully customisable. You can play cooperatively locally and online. And you can save settings and send them to friends on FileShare, and even from the Bungie website, sending files to your FileShare on your Xbox, such as this mode where we have an infinite clip and boosted stats like this crazy jump and infinite jetpack. And if you want to delve even further into customising games, you can go into Forge mode to modify maps and make variants for your favourite modes. You can even set up racetracks or other game types. And if all that wasn't enough, there are daily and weekly challenges, such as killing a certain number of enemies in a certain mode with a certain weapon. Playing through the campaign, multiplayer matchmaking, firefight and completing daily challenges all earn you credits. The credits can increase your rank, but also allow you to unlock armour from the armoury. In the armoury you can decide how you look and select your colour theme and emblems. Some of the armour requires high ranks or costs a lot of credits, so it encourages you to keep playing to get that special helmet you like. The armour you choose will affect how you look in the game, and even how you look in cutscenes. I found this rather impressive as the cutscenes are good quality despite rendering different armour for loads of different variants. Well, this game's got loads to offer and it's really hard to put down, but I suppose I should really cover some of the bad points as well. In previous Halo games you could dual wield, holding a different one-handed weapon in each hand. Well, in Halo Reach that option seems to have gone. It doesn't really take too much away from the gameplay, but it does seem strange to remove a good feature like that. I think the Forge mode could do with a few tutorial videos to explain how to use this rather complex mode, as some players may brush over this and miss out on a really good feature of the game. I also found I preferred some of the maps from the previous Halo games. Not to say that the maps in Reach are bad, just that they're not quite as good as the maps in Halo 3 for example. And well, that's about it really. I can't really fault this game because it's got so many great features. Well, Halo Reach has a well laid out, challenging campaign that you can play over and over with varying difficulties and settings, a wide range of weapons, vehicles, game mode, challenges, customisation options and collectibles. It really is a bespoke game and a must-have for anyone who likes first-person shooter games. Well, I'm going to give Halo Reach a 10 out of 10. It's one of the best games I've picked up in a while, and now I can't put it down. Seriously, I'm still playing now. But I did get carpal tunnel from playing it too much. Well, I gave Halo Reach a 10 out of 10, but what did you think? Leave your scores and a brief reason why in the comment section, and I'll show some of my favourite comments in the next level up. And here's some of your comments on the previous level ups, for Mario Galaxy 2 scores, your favourite Mario games, and some of your favourite game series. Sam and I recently did a music video for Halo which you can find here. I'll also put a link for it in the description. We're thinking about doing some other song parodies, so please leave some comments letting us know what you think. Well, thanks for watching this edition of Level Up. I'm Tim Morgan, and this level's complete.